Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pourin Hub.
All right, good to be here.
Yep, got my man Bryan, and this is National Bourbon Heritage Month.
All right.
September the 5th.
One of the best months of the year.
It is. Fall starting, football starting, bourbon every day of the month.
Yep. How's your Chiefs going to do?
So they say, not too good, but everybody's a hater on them now. So apparently the polls say Ravens 17-0.
No. I mean, they're going to be good.
13-4.
Yeah, well.
So we'll see. Yeah. First game tonight, Chiefs-Ravens, Thursday night. That's going to be knockdown, drag out, dude.
Somebody's going to be 0-1.
Yes, exactly. Somebody is not going to be going 17-0.
Nope.
And hopefully it's the Ravens. But as far as the bourbons go this month, we have Russell's 10, Knob Creek 9, and we're tasting them with some cheeses. We got aged Parmesan with the Knob Creek, and we got some Swiss with the Russells.
Yep.
And we're going to try them, see how they pair up, pick which one we like the best. Of course, then, as we always say, we'll switch them and do the opposites just to make sure that this experiment's working. And as always, I'll let him pick which one he wants to try first.
Let's go with the Russells.
Okay. Russell's it is, with some Swiss. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Hey, take a sniff, a little sip. Get your palate wet.
Always good.
Do a little cheese.
So, very nice. The Russells, as always, one of the favorites.
Yeah, I do like Russell's 10.
The Swiss, very tasty, kind of nutty.
Mm-hmm.
So, together, they work real nice.
They do. It's like nothing hateful at all.
No.
It doesn't jump out at you like these are terrific.
Right.
But
there's nothing extra special about both together, but they're both very nice, and together nothing clashes.
They marry very well.
Yep.
Together. I mean, you could sit and drink some of this and eat some cheese, watch football tonight.
That's a good night.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, cleanse our palate with some dry bright crackers. A little bit of water, get hydrated.
Yep.
Man, they're dry. No, I do need a water.
Like the desert blowing through your mouth.
Woo! Okay. Now I'm ready. So we're going to move on to, what is it again?
Knob Creek?
Knob Creek 9. And some Parmesan, which I love this stuff. Way different.
So the Knob Creek, you can talk, not quite as sweet.
No.
Yep.
More oaky, more woody. Almost night and day between the two. I mean, it's a big difference.
It's not bad. And the stronger flavors, not as sweet, oakier, stands up, I think, to the Parmesan better. I might be speaking a little early, but when we cross them, it doesn't pair as nice with the Russell. Mm-hmm.
You're right. I mean, a little stronger, but it needs to be to stand up to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard pick as of right now. What are you thinking? Favorite.
In terms of favorite, favorite
pairing.
I agree that's going to be really tough because I think the Swiss belongs with that. I think the Parmesan belongs with that.
It does. I'd say my pick is the Knob Creek and the Parmesan because this is just a little more bland, subtle. They go together well, but I think this has more flavor, a lot more going on.
Yep, would depend on my mood. I get the exact same thing you're getting, but especially if it's like an after dinner, I think the sweeter I would go for this.
Okay. Yeah.
If it's for an appetizer, the more deeper flavors, I'd probably go here.
Now,
right now, I would probably go the same way you're going.
It just has a little more going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with either one of them.
Right.
Either pairs. Right.
Now, the interesting thing is,
now we're going to cross.
I also forgot to mention, where's Smack on the Rack? Here he is.
Ah.
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf.
Smack.
We have Schmack on the Rack. If anybody notices the Schmack on the Rack pop up here, leave a comment what bottle he's sitting on. We can send you some merch.
You got to go for it.
Yeah. Is he there? There he is. Now, he might jump around during the show here, so you got to, it's the last bottle he's on.
Ah, very nice.
Now, as far as this, we're getting into the interesting part here. We're going to switch them up.
Yep.
Little crisscross applesauce. Parmesan with Russell's. Swiss with Knob Creek 9. So.
Now, this is going to be interesting.
Yes. This is where it gets interesting.
Because the Swiss is definitely sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Parmesan has more body, and that's the opposite of the bourbons.
And you never know. They might complement each other.
Or they might just clash.
Opposites sometime attract. Now, we just did Knob Creek. Which one do you think we should do now?
Let's stick with the Knob Creek.
Stick with Knob Creek? Yeah.
And, yep.
Since that's fresh in our palate,
yep,
we're going back to Knob Creek with a chunk of Swiss. Little chunk will do you. Has a little more burn with that cheese. This is 100 proof. This is what, 90? 90 proof. 90 and 100 proof.
It does, but you know the sweetness of the cheese almost lightens up.
The wood.
Yeah.
It does. They're all three very good.
Yep.
I mean, you can't go wrong. Whiskey, cheese. But yeah, that was not bad.
Yep.
I think the Russells and the Parmesan might be pretty good.
All right.
Let's do it.
So let's,
little Parmesan, little Russells. Much sweeter. Going back to this. Wow. Caramelly, brown sugary.
Even the nose is
big time.
It's all. And neither one of them fight against the other in terms of clashing on the flavors.
No, they don't. They go together pretty well.
And this is going to be a really tough choice.
It is.
I'm not. There's nothing here I don't like. There's nothing here I don't really like.
You're right. These are the four closest ones we've had so far.
Yep.
Guaranteed. But we have to pick one. I'm going to let him pick first.
So, I'm going with the Russells with the Swiss.
Okay.
Even though I said the Parmesan and the KC, it's time after going back.
See, that's where I was going. My kind of favorite was the KC and the Parmesan. There's a lot going on. I think it's delicious, actually. Not that this one isn't.
I guess my sweet tooth is kicking in today.
Correct.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about tonight. Kansas City, 14 points over the Ravens because of KC.
I'm great.
Right here.
There's 2 footballs on the field.
And Ravens.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, we did that. We did that on purpose.
What? But now you heard it here. He liked the Russells with the Swiss. I like the KC with the Parmesan. So they're both good.
Yep. And this does not mean I'm going for the Ravens.
Well, he's a Bears fan.
I'm a Bears fan, so.
I'm not sure who you hate more, Chiefs or Ravens. But as always, thank you, man. Appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Tasting some cheese with some whiskeys. He'll be back in 10 days. Same 2 whiskeys with some chocolate.
Looking forward to it.